Your lungs are biologically tuned to inhale the volatile chemical secretions of evergreen trees. When you are locked inside a concrete building, you are not just in a neutral space. You are in a state of chemical deprivation. For millions of years, these plant molecules provided a continuous inhibitory signal to the human brain. Without that constant chemical input to dampen central nervous system activity, the brain's alarm centers remain unchecked, defaulting to a baseline state of stress. This lack of a molecular break keeps your adrenal glands active. Even without an immediate external threat, they relentlessly flood your system with adrenaline and noradrenaline. These stress hormones seek out your immune cells and bind to them. This connection forces a molecular pause on your internal defenses, effectively turning off their ability to respond to pathogens. This chronic state of alarm forces a metabolic shift. To maintain blood sugar, your body begins degrading muscle tissue into amino acids. Simultaneously, elevated cortisol blocks the enzymes that activate your thyroid hormones, leaving your metabolism stalled by a buildup of inactive reverse T3. Living your life indoors is a physiological mechanism of self-suffocation. You are cutting off the signals required to keep your body from consuming its own muscle and suppressing its own defense. Stepping into a forest changes the chemical environment. You begin to inhale gaseous monoterpenes, invisible molecules released by the surrounding trees. Alpha-pinene enters the nasal cavity and binds to receptors. This connection triggers electrical signals shooting directly to the brain's stress centers. This dampens nervous system activity, lowers blood pressure, and silences the adrenal alarm. Inhaling forest air is a targeted pharmacological intervention. It is a physical, biological event that silences the body's stress response. As those stress hormones decline, the molecular brink on your immune system is removed. Your natural killer cells wake up and prepare their internal weaponry. These cells identify their targets and deploy perforin monomers, which construct tiny cylindrical pores directly in the membrane of the target cell. Once the pores are open, internal enzymes enter to collapse the target's mitochondria and rupture its outer membrane. Within minutes, the threat is completely destroyed. This reaction is so consistent that even people sleeping in urban hotel rooms show a significant increase in natural killer cell activity when researchers vaporize cypress wood oil into the air. These airborne forest chemicals provide the necessary physiological input to arm your immune system, regardless of whether you are hiking or simply breathing the air. This recovery reaches the cellular power plants, the mitochondria. In the absence of stress signals, your internal energy production shifts. The stabilized environment allows calcium to encode the mitochondria, activating a key enzyme called pyruvate dehydrogenase. This enzyme accelerates glucose oxidation, converting sugar into usable energy to power pumps that maintain cell hydration and prevent cellular swelling. Beyond the air, our ancestors also lived in constant contact with soil microbes. Exposure to non-pathogenic organisms, like Mycobacterium vaccae, provided a consistent input for our nervous systems. These soil microbes stimulate serotonin-producing neurons in the brain. They act as developmental instructions that build long-term stress resilience. Both tree gases and dirt microbes are essential evolutionary inputs. Without them, human cellular engines simply do not run at full capacity. Exposure to nature is a biological requirement, not a luxury. To combat the effects of indoor isolation, we must treat environmental cues as a clinical protocol. The baseline dose is 20 to 30 minutes in a natural environment filled with evergreen trees, at least 3 times a week. At home, you can shift your nervous system into a parasympathetic state using resonance nasal breathing. By breathing at a rate of 6 breaths per minute for 10 to 15 minutes daily, you stimulate sensory nerves that lower blood pressure and stop the stress response. These calculated environmental inputs allow you to manually override the metabolic and immune damage caused by the indoor environment. Biological recovery also requires internal support to fuel the conversion of active thyroid hormones. You must consume sufficient glucose from easy-to-digest sources, like ripe fruits and raw honey. Restricting these carbohydrates or performing fasted exercise spikes the muscle-wasting cortisol we are trying to suppress. It is equally critical to eliminate polyunsaturated vegetable oils. Under stress, these unstable lipids oxidize and release toxic aldehydes. These toxins directly damage your mitochondrial membranes, effectively breaking the cellular engines you just reactivated. Replace these oils with stable saturated fats and source your calcium from high-quality dairy. This provides the minerals necessary to activate energy-producing enzymes within the mitochondria. Reclaiming your biology requires a two-part strategy: stepping out of the concrete box to retrieve missing chemical signals and armoring your cells with the nutrients needed to utilize them.